Okay, this is just an example of generating content on the fly on a radio station. So we've got our station up and running at the minute. It's actually just putting to local rather than streaming to YouTube. But then we've got a collection of media tracks here ready in rotation. So these are the podcasts we've got available, but we can create a new one. So if I just go to data and archive, I think I've got, here we go, yep. Got a file ready to go. What's in here is just a request to make a quick podcast about the Valakar, now found on Monox, with host Dex Ryland and guest Sergeant Tyler Hale for UE Marine Weapons Instructor and Dr. Susan Hofstetter. And then I just literally pasted the text found on the website for the background lore on Valakar. So that's what's in there, and that's all I've done. So we take this and we're going to go to data prompts, podcasts, and paste that in. That's going to get picked up automatically because it's a new file in the prompts folder. It's going to start generating it. It's going to extract out, or try to extract out, the participant information, sort of name, occupation, gender, title. So pull the information back out and use that to map to the TTS voice profiles, and it stores a copy of those. If it maps a new person, it will store, so to keep sort of consistency, it will use the same voice profile the next time it sees that person. So it's done on the mapping. It does generate a script, and it will run through that script, having broken it up, and get each of the participants to do their bit of voice, and sort of create a few dozen little voice clip files. When it's finished doing that, we'll then stitch them all back together in the right order to make up the podcast, and that should have then generated a Valakar.mp3 in the podcast ready folder. So if I stop the station, there we go, and we shall go and see what it's generated. I've still in prompts ready. Podcast Valakar, here we go. So let's see what it's managed to generate from that.
Welcome to another broadcast of Cosmic Mysteries, coming to you straight from ArcCorp in Area 18. My name is Dex Rylan, your guide to the many hidden corners of the universe. Today we've got an interesting topic on our plates. The colossal, ravenous invaders known as the Valakar, or sandworms. With me to uncover the mysteries of this eerie organism, we have retired United Empire of Earth Marine Weapons Instructor, Sergeant Tyler Hale, and Dr. Susan Hofstetter, a renowned biologist. Welcome, Tyler and Susan.
Good to be here, Dex.
Thanks for having us, Dex.
So let's dive right into this. These Valakar, they weren't always found on Monox, were they?
No, they were not. Originally, they're native to Lear 3 in the Lear system, but they've adapted to new environments quite remarkably.
Now, when you say adapted, what exactly do you mean by that, Susan?
The Valakar have shown an exceptional ability to thrive in environments outside of their original biomes. They've been found in jungle and swamp environments, even in caves. That's quite unusual for a species originally from arid, desert-like conditions.
That's unsettling. Anyway, moving on to something even more disturbing. How do these behemoths move, Tyler?
The way they move is certainly fascinating. It kind of gives you chills. They're limbless creatures, but they have these overlapping plates that grip the ground, pushing them along. It's a sight to behold, Dex.
And their diet?
They are omnivores, consuming both plant life and meat. This isn't uncommon in nature, but given their size, it does pose certain risks to the other life forms in their habitats.
Speaking of risks, Tyler, Valakar are also known to attack settlements, correct?
That's correct, Dex. They've been known to disrupt the construction of permanent settlements on Lear 3, forcing the population there to live a nomadic lifestyle, makes the sandworms a pretty pressing problem for anyone looking to set up shop.
Now this question is more for our adventurous listeners out there. Are there any beneficial things that one can extract from a Valacar?
Absolutely. Their teeth and pearl-like parts are highly sought after. Some even consider them treasures.
So, to sum it all up, we've got enormous migratory creatures who chew on everything and are harder to take down than a Terranium tank. Both fascinating and terrifying, wouldn't you say?
Some things in the universe are exactly that, Dex. Fascinating and terrifying.
It's a constant reminder of how little we truly know about the cosmos.
Couldn't agree more. Thank you for sharing your expertise today, Tyler and Susan. And, to our brave explorers out there, should you encounter a Valacar, steer clear unless you're well prepared. Until next time, this is Dex Rylan with Cosmic Mysteries, guiding you through the peculiarities of our universe.
Okay, so there you go. That's the file we generated. Obviously, I've stopped the station here, but that would have carried on running. And the next time we needed to play a DJ talk segment or explicitly sort of wanted a podcast, this would have been available to pick up in the rotation. And obviously, because it was freshly created, it wouldn't have been the existing play log, so it wouldn't have had any recorded instance of it being played. So it'll probably be the very next thing that gets picked up. So you can sort of quite quickly take in-game events, sort of report on them to an extent. Chuck a prompt file in, have it generate, and have it play on the live stream radio within the schedule rotation that it's got, sort of existing schedule rotation. So you don't need to stop the station or anything. It'll just pick it up and play it. Obviously, an extension to that would be sort of news segments and breaking news segments, etc. But for DJ talk and for podcast segments, that works just fine. If you are interested in data temp, it probably leaves behind, because it's not cleaned it up yet because I've stopped it. It's left behind the different voice profiles. So you get just an index that we've used for each voice profile. Here's all the voice clips that we had to split out and then stitch back together again. This would be our original prompt. So that's what I originally passed through as a prompt. And then this would be the script it generated from that prompt that it then took and split out to do all the TTS generation. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching. Bye.